What's up, Weekend Warrior Fitness community? I would say one of the most popular, if not the most popular question that I get asked, other than nutrition, is what weight should I use? Right? I hear that most frequently in the gym. Now I want to take you through a few steps as far as how to determine that for yourself, because ultimately, what we want to do is become autonomous with this. I'm here to help you coach and guide you, but I want you to be able to learn and also make decisions for yourself based upon how your body feels, because I don't know exactly how it feels. So first, one we're gonna look at here, most of the time when you guys ask me what weight should I use, I will go right to exercise history. So we utilize the Coach RX app specifically so we can track our workouts, so we know how to progress week upon week. All right, so the first thing we want to do is look at exercise history, look at our prior weeks of training, or even go to the search tab at the top and enter in the specific exercise. That will pull up all the data from prior training cycles or times that we have actually done that exercise. That's going to be the first point of reference there. The second one is if we don't have any data regarding that specific movement, or we're in a new training cycle, we're going to use a warm-up set. So I want you guys to start a little bit light on this one, and we're going to perform the exercise for the prescribed number of reps and see how that feels. Okay, we don't want to determine the weight based on how many sets we have of this exercise. We want to do it based on single set, okay? So do a warm-up set and see how that feels. Grab me to come over. I can help guide you with that. The third thing we're gonna do, and this is also in regards to not having any data for a movement, whether it's new or whether it's new to the training cycle, what I'm going to share with you to do is a build. So what a build is you're gonna use however many sets that you have for that specific exercise, and you're gonna build the weight each set. So for instance, if you're doing a squat and you start with 20 pounds on the first set, you feel like you can go up, we move up to the next set of weights, okay? So we go to 25 pounds, then to 30 pounds. We wanna make that last set a tough set. And by tough, I mean you wanna have maybe 1 or 2 reps left in the tank there. All right, so these are the 3 options as far as how to determine what weight to use for that exercise. Now let's move over to a different topic, I guess, as far as how to determine the weight. Let's look at if we have rep ranges versus single reps, okay? So you may see in your training program, we have 6 to 8 reps, or 10 to 12 reps, or 15 to 20 reps, versus just a single number rep. All right, so 12, 8, 5, I have examples here for that. So rep ranges, we want to use those to determine the weight. So anytime we want to start with the lower end of the rep range. If you're performing an exercise like a curl and we're doing 6 reps and you feel like you can blow right past that and go to 8, then we know that we can then increase the weight on the next set. So we're using that top rep range as an indicator, okay, we need to go back up, or we need to go up in weight and then back down in reps. Same thing for 10 to 12 or 15 to 20. Whatever that rep range is, we're gonna use that to indicate when we go up in weight. Now, if we do, say, 10 reps on week number 1 in a training cycle at 25 pounds of curls, all right, and we're looking to progress on the following week, we're not going to jump to 30 pounds right there. We're actually going to increase the reps, and we're gonna aim to get to 12 on the following week. So that's a progression there. So we're not always looking to necessarily increase the weight, but when we get to that top rep range, that will be an indicator that we can increase the weight and then go back down to the lower rep range. As far as if you have a single number here for your reps, say we're using 12, all right? I want you guys to use that number and we want to make the last set at least close to failure on that. Okay, so say we start, we got 3 sets of 12 reps, and we're doing an overhead press on this one. Okay, we get to 12 on the first set, feels pretty good. We want to go up on that weight on the second one, that feels pretty good. And then again, we increase the weight on the third one, and we can just eke out 12 reps for that one. Maybe we could do 13 or 14. That's a good weight for that week. So we'll determine that for future weeks moving on. Now, if I see that you guys are at your top range as far as weight goes, I will then progress the program based upon that. Maybe we're adding more reps the next week, in which case we will stay at the same weight. If we're looking to increase weight, I may reduce the reps down to 10. But if you have that single number in there, I'm looking for you guys to get to your top weight, at least for that last set, and we're leaving maybe 1 to 2 reps left in the tank before form failure. All right, that way I know we're not just progressing down to 10 reps and we're increasing weight, and the weight's not really where we should be from the prior week of 12 reps. So we want to make those tough sets there. I hope this was insightful for you guys as far as how to choose your weights when you come into a training session. Try it out. Let me know how it works, and good luck. Just show up.